It started 1 decade ago. Mike D'Antoni, he was the coach of the Phoenix Suns. And in that time, he created the 7 seconds or less offense. It was a high-powered offense where they would run and gun, only using 6, 7, 8, and at most 9 people. And that's the lineup I'm bringing you today, featuring Shawn Marion, Stoudemire, Steve Nash, Raja Bell, Joe Johnson, and to the left we have 3 current Suns players who will not be playing: the Brazilian Blur, Leandro Barbosa, James Jones, Boris Diaw, and Kurt Thomas. What's good, everybody? I'm back again with another video, and this time we're going up against LeBron James, of course, and Dwight Howard, Nick Anderson. You got a nice little squad, the Big O, Oscar Robertson. But enough about them. It's all about Nash to Stoudemire. As you see, the reunion tour has begun with the opening bucket of the game. He's coming down, jacking up a 3 with LeBron. He's missing. Get that ball to Nash, and he's running. He finds Raja Bell in the corner for the bang bang. And just like that, we're up 5-0. And now it's 5-3 them. Nick Anderson knocking down another 3. He hit the first 2 3-pointers for them this game. As I find Stoudemire, who puts it in, gets the hoop in the arm and the and one. And now the Big O's sitting there. He doesn't know what to do behind that 3-point line. He's not used to that 3-point line. As he gets this floater to go, Steve Nash gets it, and of course you know we're running. We find Marion, who's attacking the basket, put him in the spin cycle with no fabric softener, and he gets that bucket to go. And now we swing it around. Raja Bell kicks it back to Nash. Nash comes in the lane, and he finds Stoudemire for the huge flush. I'm telling you, everyone's loving that reunion tour we got. As Joe Johnson steps back and hits the bang bang, giving Joe Johnson microwave and shot creator. Big decision, and it was a good decision as he knocks down another jumper. And we're running once again the 7 seconds or less offense, as we find Stoudemire, who's going to the cup, and he finishes with the left hand layup. You guys remember, if you're going on the left hand side, use that left hand. And now Stockton's driving. Look at Shawn Marion, the Matrix, with the hustle. We gotta get a bucket. For him diving on the floor, we get the bucket with Stoudemire on the alley-oop from Joe Johnson. Now LeBron's running down the court. Nothing you can do about it, of course, as he gets an amazing windmill fat head on that play. So I had to call a timeout. I was like, hold up, you're just not gonna dunk on me like that. We gotta go talk about that. As I dare LeBron to shoot, he misses. D12 is knocking it around, but we get the rebound, and Joe Johnson's off to the races as he gets that flush. LeBron could not get that chase down block. And now Barbosa's driving. He throws it up, and standing tall and talented, Stoudemire gets the flush. Now Steve Nash is looking at the offense, driving in, and he hits a nice little step back jumper right at the elbow. He gets that to go. And now LeBron driving in once again. He cannot be stopped. All you can do is just hope you can double team him and he passes it. But LeBron gets another bucket, and we're running once again. Steve Nash pushing it up, kicking it up to Boris Diaw. Diaw kicks it back out to Nash. Nash is like, give me that pick and roll. And that's what Nash gets, and Nash gets that jumper to go right there in the short corner, extending that lead. Now Nick Anderson shooting another 3. LeBron, who has like 103 rebounding, gets the rebound, kicks it back out to Nick Anderson, and he makes us pay this time. Now we have Nash wanting another pick and roll, coming off the pick and roll, kicks it out to Boris Diaw. That's nothing better than have a 5-man that can go out there and hit the 3. And Boris Diaw played center for those guys back in the day. Shawn Marion played power forward for those guys back in the day. But right here, it doesn't matter because LeBron's going to get bucket whatever position he plays. And Joe Johnson, who ran point guard for them back in the day, he was Nash's backup. Barbosa was just a shooting guard back then. As Joe Johnson makes another move, it was the JoJo show. Nash was out, it was the JoJo show. As he calls a timeout, as we get a 13-point lead, Nash has it now, driving in, finding Amari, who gets the nice right-handed hook to go. As you see, we already got a 15-point lead in the third quarter, but he has LeBron James, meaning no lead is safe, as he gets that bucket right there. Raja Bell's pushing it up, to Joe Johnson. Johnson finds Stoudemire. He misses the layup. But the Matrix, enter the Matrix. Shawn Marion, the former franchise player for the Suns, comes in and gets that bucket. Now Steve Nash kicks it over to Amari for another assist as Amari gets the hoop and the arm on the bucket. And Shawn Marion misses this jumper, and LeBron is off to the races once again. Joe Johnson right there, biggest play of the night, stopping the momentum, giving us all the momentum back with that charge right there on LeBron James. And now Nash has it, pushing it up the court. He finds the Matrix, rewarding him for running the floor. You gotta love that when your four-man can run the floor and shoot teardrops like that with the nice float game. And now Oscar Robinson's driving. He gets that jumper to go somehow. I don't understand that. And Nash is gonna say, you better get back on defense. And that's what Nash does. Nash puts it up, and he finds Bell. Bell kicks it back out to him from deep. Steve Nash knocks that bang bang down. And now we're running again, giving it to the Matrix. He kicks it out to Raja Bell. Raja Bell was that corner specialist, boy. As Nash drives in and drops the float game off the backboard. Shout out to Wake Forest. And Joe Johnson from deep with the pass from Steve Nash. Two-time MVP Nash is making things happen. Now Barbosa just runs down the lane, gets the layup. The Brazilian blur cannot be stopped. But he has LeBron James, like I said, and LeBron just went into takeover mode. But I think it was too late. As you see, we have us driving again. Barbosa going up. He can't finish, but Stat gets the rebound, kicks it out to the Matrix with the ugly three-pointer, but it's good to go. It doesn't matter how it looks as long as it goes in. But for us, it became Operation Stop LeBron James, and we were failing it miserably as LeBron just comes down the court and just dunks on anybody. I wish 2K would just change it up. He can't do this. He can score, he can get a triple-double, but he can't just run down the court every freaking play and score in real life. It's just unbelievable. I had to get a timeout. Look at this nonsense. Bucket after bucket, but it was too late. Y'all be good. I'll have another video out real soon. D'Antoni Suns, great team, great victory.